Hello there and welcome. In this video we are going to revisit the GNS3 software, which is basically software that allows you to set up virtual networks or virtual infrastructure from Cisco devices and other supported brands, and we will see how we can configure the virtual machine, how we can use the web UI, and how we can create a Python script to connect to these network devices. So what I did was to basically download the GNS VM, and I have VMware workstation installed on my machine. After download, I have imported the VM, and basically I configured the network. And now if we check the information, you can see that on the port 80, on the 192.168.56.200, I am able to log in. And in the browser, when I visit this web page, let's reload it, you can see that this is basically the project. And if I go to Preferences and click on Dynamics, I can add an iOS router template, and I want to run this iOS router locally and choose an image. Basically, I'm going to use the C2600 from Cisco. This is an old image, but it should be fine. And I will leave the name and platform on default. The RAM should also be on default, and basically that's it. I'm going to add the 7200 as well and select the image, and I will leave everything as it is. Alright, or maybe not. Slot 1, slot 3, just leave it as it is. Now, if I go back to my GNS and click on the local, I can add a new project. Let's call this ReaperPy. And once this is loaded, I can click on the plus sign and add my network device. After that, I would like to add the cloud symbol, and this is going to represent my GNS VM. And if I click on the add link and select my router, I can click on the Ethernet 0/0 and connect it to my cloud. To the Ethernet 0. Now, if I go ahead and start my router, I should be able to connect to the console. Great. Now we have to configure IP address and the SSH access. In order to do that, we have to do the following. So we have to configure an interface with an IP address, generate the SSH keys, and then go ahead and configure the SSH. I will leave the initial configuration from this. So let's wait for it to load. And what I will do in the meantime is to add the 7200. And no, I don't want to enter the initial configuration. And I would like to let's modify this topology. So I want to remove this configuration. Ethernet 0 to tap, no, no. All right. Here we are at the configuration prompt. So first, what we have to do is to go to enable mode. And then basically say that we want to configure the terminal and say that I will have an IP default gateway, which is a 192.168.56.1. And then I will check the interface Ethernet 0/0 and then say that the IP address is 192.168.56.201 and the net mask is a 24-bit net mask. And I will issue the no shut. And if I check the IP interfaces, we can see that this is now up. If everything goes well, I should be able to ping it. So let me go to the terminal, 192.168.56.201. And it is now responding. All right. So let's configure it further. Let's set the hostname to my switch and set the IP domain name to reaperpie.com, and after that we can issue the crypto key generate RSA, and we will need a 1024-bit key. Once we have the key, we have to set up the authentication. So line VTI 0 and 4, login local, and transport input SSH. And there was supposed to be a password 7, but for now it should be fine. Now we can use the line console 0 and use the logging synchronous and login local. And after that, we have to create the user and the secret. So basically, username reaperpie, password reaperpie, and then we can set the enable secret reaperpie, and the service password encryption should be enabled. And now we can check the do show IP SSH. You can see that SSH is enabled and we have an authentication timeout. All right, once this is done, we can go to our Python script, and first we have to use the pip install Netmiko. It is installed. Now we can create our hello script. So how do we connect with the Netmiko? From Netmiko, we import the connect handler, and we create a connection variable with the connect handler and say that the host is going to be 192.168.56.201 and the port is going to be 22, and we say that the username is reaperpie and the password is reaperpie, and the device type is Cisco iOS. So if everything is done well, we have to be able to gather an output from the connection that send command, and this command will be show IP interface brief, and we print the output and the connection should disconnect. Alright, let's give it a test run. Python hello.py, and as you can see, we have successfully authenticated and we were able to retrieve this information. So let's get back to it. Let me close this console, and we would like to add a new link, but this is not going to work because we will have to delete this one, add an Ethernet switch, connect our node here and connect it here, and now we can add our cloud and connect the switch here. So if everything is well, we should still be able to ping it and run the Python script. And let's go ahead and start the router 2. And once this is done, we should open a web console, wait for it to boot, and then we will configure SSH and see what we can do. Until it loads, we should go ahead and create a device list and just make sure that this one is here, and the IP for the new switch is going to be 202, and basically for device in device list we would like to create the connection, retrieve the output and disconnect, and we will use the device variable to specify the host. And let's go ahead and use the print statement, device, and this should be a good separator. Now we don't want an initial configuration. All right, let's do this. So we have to go to enable, then configure terminal. And once this is done, we can set the IP default gateway to 192.168.56.1, and then IP interface FA0/0, IP address 192.168.56.202 with netmask 255, 255, 255 and 0, and issue the no shot. And if the interface comes back online, we should be able to ping it. Great. Now we can go ahead and set the host name, my other switch, IP domain name reaperpy.com, and use then the exit crypto generate RSA 124, and then we should be able to configure the line VTY 0 through 4 and transport input SSH, transport input SSH, login local, and exit and line console 0 logging synchronous and login local. Then we can set the username, ReaperPie, password ReaperPie, and enable secret ReaperPie and the service password encryption. Once this is done, we should be able to see the do show IP SSH output. It is enabled, we can see it. So let's run our Python script. And it is working. So basically this is how you can get started, and maybe in some future videos we will explore this further. So I think it's pretty neat that you can set up GNS3 in your virtual machine and just use your web browser to connect to it. Alright, see you in the next one.